Hey friends! So I've been printing with some things that I found in my backyard this morning, and I thought I'd start recording to take you along on this little experiment. And I thought I'd walk you through a couple of more items. But so far I've printed this. I've printed a dandelion. And I printed this little leafy thing, which is right here. And I'll walk you through how I have it set up in case you want to try, and then I'll go ahead and show you a couple of more prints. I have just some paper that I'm printing on. I'm just using craft paper. I have some old magazine pages underneath just to protect my table from getting too dirty. And I have this squishy shelf liner that I think will help produce better prints so that it has a little bit of give underneath. I'm sure you could do this without that, but I think it'll make better prints. I also have some cut up old magazine pages that I'll show you what I'm going to use that for. I have my inking station set up. I am using Speedball Fabric Black Printing Ink. I'm just using black, and then I have my Speedball brayer that I'm using to ink up my items. So I'm going to go ahead and print this, which fell from one of my spring trees. It's very delicate, but this is an experiment, so we'll see if it works. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more ink on my inking station here. You want it to sound sticky. And then I think I'm going to use just a piece of this magazine page just to keep this a little bit neater. I'm just going to put this on top and carefully roll the ink on, but it's very delicate, so you can see some pieces are coming off. So let's see. Okay. So I'll flip this over. Somewhere, maybe right here. I'm going to take a clean piece of scrap paper, put it on top, and rub. I don't have a baren for this. B-A-R-E-N, if you want to look it up. But I think fingers work just fine. And the reason why I'm putting this scrap paper on top is so that the ink on my fingers doesn't spread onto the paper. All right. So this will be interesting since this is so delicate. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to try this. This is a little bit different than the other leafy thing I did earlier, but it's similar. And I have a bunch of these little things on here, so maybe I'll just try and get these off. Get some more ink on here, and then I'll just go ahead and ink. Maybe I'll try this one since I haven't done this one yet. Maybe I'll stick it upside down like this, maybe? so delicate, so it's kind of hard to ink up. Maybe I'll do it this way. Alright, so I printed one more thing before I took it off my table and put it up on this paper rack that I have. I'm using it for drying my prints that I've been working on. Here is another nature print I worked on yesterday just to kind of experiment with some different things. This is a pine cone here, which I didn't really like how it turned out, but that's okay. Here's another dandelion that turned out a lot better than today's dandelions. And that's the fun thing about printing, is you always get different results. So here's today's. I hope that you found some inspiration and you maybe try it out. I'd love to see if you do, and if you do post to Instagram, just go ahead and tag me, and I'd love to see. Have fun.